All right, welcome back to the Permanent Detour podcast, and today we're talking about some spicy, and I mean spicy, YouTube drama. Are you ready?
What is it?
All right. Today, I'm going to be telling all of you, every single one of you YouTubers that thinks you can attack my man Quantum. I got undeniable proof that he's right about Elden Ring. Ready for it? All right, here it is. All right, hope that was some convincing evidence. I know I changed a lot of minds here today.
All right, AJ, you got to fill me in because I'm not
Yeah,
familiar
I
with
know.
what's going on.
You haven't been filled in on the
I know
drama.
it's something about Elden Ring, and our canceled episode on Elden Ring has something to do with his passionate hatred for it because we didn't cover it.
Well, I figured, yeah, that's obviously the reason. He's pissed at us, some two guys he's never heard of.
Yeah, if he heard our review, he'd like it.
Yeah, but I think today's a good episode to talk about it because this drama's been going on it's honestly been going on for the past 2 months, but like the past like week and a half is when it's got insane. Like this has surpassed YouTube and gotten to like real stuff now, which is
what do you
pretty
mean
insane.
real stuff?
I'll get to it. So to start off the drama, he uploaded this guy named Quantum TV, right? He's mostly a TV reviewer, right?
Yeah.
So he like reviews TVs, and he also does the occasional like movie review or video game review or whatever. So he does a review on Elden Ring, right? Trashes the game, doesn't like it, which is like, you know what, whatever, that's fine. Video game reviews are subjective, whatever.
Yeah, everybody's entitled to their own opinion on a game.
Yeah, that's fine. Like I don't care about his review of the game, but like he had like a bad take, right? Like saying the game was terrible. So like all these other YouTubers start like, you know, dissing his video, like, you know, like making new videos, like criticizing him. But they would take clips of his video, of his original review that he deleted. By the way, that's gone. You can't find it. And then he would copyright strike these YouTubers for like using his clips, right? So everyone's saying he's like false copyright claiming these videos because, you know, like if you like,
It's not really a copyright claim. Does he have like his stuff copyrighted?
well, yeah, but the thing is, like, if you're like taking someone else's video, and then it's not like they're not uploading the whole video without editing it.
Yeah.
That would be abusing copyright if you're just uploading their entire video without editing it. It's like the YouTubers where like they'll like have the clip and then they'll like pause it, they'll talk about it, and then they'll like, you know, those like when you're like critiquing someone.
I mean, it's also not copyright infringement, and you're including the clips for relevance.
Well, this gets to his whole argument. He's saying that it's all like bad. It's like none of it's copyright. It's his video, his face, can't use any of it. Don't worry, Quantum. I will not. Actually, he watches like every video on him, so maybe he will actually watch
If we put him in the title, he'll probably watch it.
Don't worry, Quantum. We're not using any of your clips. You can't copyright strike us. We're just talking about you, which is perfectly.
You can dislike the video and share it, but you cannot copyright strike us.
Yes, but we're not here to hate. We're just here to talk about it. But anyways, we're gonna keep going. So this guy named Mischief made a video on him, right? He's like some 16-year-old kid from the UK. He has like 5,000 subscribers, and he starts the beef with Quantum. They're like going at each other because like Mischief makes a video, Quantum threatens to copyright strike him. Mischief takes the video down, and then all bigger YouTubers like Reviewtechusa, who has almost 1 million, they start getting involved, and they start revealing that, like, oh, if you look at Quantum's past and like all his accounts and stuff, like his Twitter, Facebook, Discord, whatever, like they're saying some of the most terrible things, and I mean terrible things, like certain members of the LGBT community just like wishing death on them. Just it gets bad. I'm like that scratching the surface.
Oh, this is gonna be awesome to watch this unfold. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I heard Quantum has climbed the corporate ladder, and just so happens that today Keemstar is gonna be covering it.
Yes, no, Keemstar made a tweet 2 days ago saying Quantum TV is he's like
So next on the
yeah,
execution
next.
block.
He's like he goes cry more. Cry more.
God,
It was pretty funny.
This is gonna get messy now that Keemstar's getting involved.
Yeah, no,
remember when he fought a guy over ham in the subway?
Yeah, you don't want to mess with Keemstar.
You do not want to tangle with him.
But so like, all right, so all this terrible stuff comes out, right? And this has been going on, and these are all from like 2018. All these tweets and stuff. So Quantum's like, no, I was hacked. Like that wasn't me. Like none of it. He claims none of it was him. He was all hacked. All of his accounts were hacked simultaneously.
That's almost as lazy as the I was just kidding. It's just a joke.
And this is the thing, like, if you watch like the Actman's like main video on it, he goes over like the hacking, and like all these other YouTubers that are like going at him are saying no, the hack was fake. Like you weren't hacked, or he's connect. So this is like it's. I guess you have to take their word against Quantum's, but then again, they have all the other YouTubers have more proof against Quantum.
Hopefully, Killer Keemstar brings some more information to light today.
Yeah, Killer Keemstar comes out and has like
we can't wait till his video comes out to make one, because then we'll just be off the ball.
Yeah, no, we gotta get on it. But you know,
all aboard the train.
My thing to Quantum is, if you were hacked, let's say I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You were hacked, fine. Just show an email of you resetting your password or something. Something so simple. It's not hard to prove you were hacked. It's super easy.
Yeah, I don't know. This seems like a strange situation. I'm invested. Now I want to know what's going down.
I don't believe anything Quantum says because he has a known track record of lying. But you know, I'll give him the.
Whoa, it's like he's an internet personality.
Yeah, that's true. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt about the hacking if he just shows an email saying he was like, oh, I reset my password, or he contacted YouTube or something. Anything. It cannot be hard to prove you were hacked.
I don't think you realize that we're fighting this war on the battlefield of Twitter and YouTube. Evidence basically doesn't exist.
That's true. Evidence is not important.
It's all worthless. It's all just opinion. It's all how you feel on the issue, and that's what decides.
Yeah, but it's also like, bro, you got all of your accounts hacked simultaneously. How does that happen?
Somebody must really be out for him. He uses no. It's very reasonable. He's probably the kind of guy that has one password.
Yeah, one password for every single account. It's like if
only there was a service that could hold on to all your passwords for you.
That's true, but we haven't gotten to the best part yet.
Oh, there's more?
Oh, there's a lot more. So Axeman makes a video. He makes an Elden Ring bad takes video, right?
Yeah.
So all these other YouTubers have been covering it. It's been going on for a bit. Griffin Gaming's another big one because he actually beefed with Quantum like 2 years ago, and Quantum made a video trashing this Xbox Series X. And then a bunch of people were like sending death threats to Quantum, and he was like, oh, and he did the Florida stand your ground law thing, saying if you show up to my house, I'm allowed to
kill you.
Yeah, basically. But
so now we're getting death threats involved?
that was 2 years ago. That'll be relevant soon though. So Actman makes his bad takes, his Elden Ring bad takes video, or hot takes. And then Quantum is obviously the main. There's a couple people in the video, but Quantum's like the most of it. So Quantum copyright strikes his video. YouTube rejects the copyright strike because it's fair use. Quantum says they rejected it because he wasn't willing to go through with a lawsuit, but like his video is fair use. Like it just is. Sorry, Quantum.
Well, you don't need to apologize. Fair use is fair use.
Just because he used clips of your face in your video does not mean he violated copyright.
I mean, you put it out on the internet. Doesn't that make it
it's not like
publicly available?
This was a public post Quantum made.
It's not like you went on your private Instagram account and started sharing pictures.
Right, one more point before I talk about the main thing is that Quantum, when you post something on the internet, it's there forever. Just because you deleted it does not mean it's gone. That's not how the internet works. True. He said he didn't know about the Twitter's backlog. That's why he didn't delete all these horrible tweets. Because he didn't know Twitter has a.
He didn't know that things he's tweeted were kept on Twitter.
You're either just super incompetent or you're lying.
He's just lying. He's lazy and he's lying.
Well, it's like, did you really not know Twitter? Like, or someone can just use the Wayback Machine and go back and get all your old videos and all your old tweets. It's not hard. It's really not hard. Once you post something, it's there forever. It doesn't matter what you do. It's there forever. That's how the internet works.
That's why we only post the best quality content.
We only post the best content where no one could possibly criticize us.
I almost said quantum instead of quality.
Quality? Yeah. Quantum only posts quality. Yeah, what are you talking about?
They're antonyms. Quantum and quality are opposites.
But, all right, so Actman makes his video, right? So Quantum copyright strikes him, fails. And then the Actman makes a video on Quantum talking about how he's a copyright abuser, talks about all the terrible stuff. And it's like, one of the favorite things is he did a review of the Batman. He called Zoe Kravitz a half-breed. And then guess what he said to defend that? He said he was actually defending against racism because she said the white privilege line in the movie. So he said, nah, bro, I'm defending against racism.
Defending against race because she's racist towards white people, right?
Yeah, because
she was racist towards white people.
Quantum is African American, just to be fair.
Okay. I still don't think that's okay to call her a half breed.
That's terrible. You could have just called her like biracial or something. Nah.
Half-breed.
Yeah, no. He's calling her a derogatory racist term.
It doesn't really matter what race you are. If you call somebody a half-breed, it doesn't really seem like it's in a positive light.
No, but he's defending against racism. Don't you get it?
Defending against
by being racist.
What a smart guy.
What a snot. But then, all right, so this is the real juicy stuff. Ready? So Actman makes this video, and then they have like Discord communication. So Quantum refuses to talk with Actman on like a Discord voice because he doesn't want Actman to record it, right? So this brilliant man decides, guess how he's gonna get into contact with Actman, because he wants his phone number to talk with him, because then he won't be able to record it, even though he still could.
Yeah, even though he still can record it.
Yeah, but he calls the Actman's mother, who's not involved at all, and then he posts the call to prove that he was in the right.
So career suicide. I mean, I'm not super familiar with Quantum, but isn't Actman like way bigger than him?
Oh yeah, Quantum has like 65K. Actman has 1.4 million.
Dude, you called the guy's mom?
No, so listen. So he calls the guy's mom. A couple days later, Actman does a tweet where he says, "Oh, Quantum threatened my mom with like violence and stuff and doxing," and then Actman says, "Quantum, if you show up to my house, we shoot on sight." Quantum says that's now a death threat. Actman is now threatening his life because he said we shoot on sight if you show up to my house, which is funny because Quantum did that same exact thing
Quantum's the
2
one
years
using
ago.
the stand your ground law.
But no, it doesn't. When Quantum does it, stand your ground. Actman says it. Nah, it's not. It's a death threat.
It's a death threat. Not stand your ground. Wait, I'm not super familiar. Where is Actman from?
Well, I do not know exactly.
I heard him on another podcast. I think he's somewhere like out west.
I think he's in Washington.
Yeah.
I don't know if Washington State has a stand your ground law, but we know Quantum's in Florida, which does have a stand your ground law. So.
Oh, cameo from the bird.
Cameo from the bird. I don't
Yeah,
know if you guys,
you guys
might not be able to hear that.
We're recording during the day. Dude, how are you gonna? You should see what it's doing on the mics on my computer. It's picking up the bird like our voices.
Don't worry, it's all good. But no, so yeah, the stand your ground law. So Actman, like, yeah, was Actman a little harsh in his tweet? Maybe, yeah, sure. But you called his mom, so he's probably a little bit upset.
Yeah,
so I mean, of understandable.
I think he's rightfully upset. Like, you're getting his mom involved, who like probably doesn't even know anything about what's going on. She probably doesn't really care.
Oh yeah, so he calls him on. In one of his most recent videos, Quantum plays the entire call to prove that he did not, in fact, threaten the Actman's mom with violence. And yeah, it's not like he didn't say anything like, "Oh, I'm gonna hurt you" or anything. Yeah. But he uses a lot of veiled legal threats, like, "We wouldn't want this to go to court. I wouldn't want to send a cease and desist." Like, bro, that's a veiled legal threat. It's not like, you're not threatening her with violence. And also in the video, he goes, "Guys, it was so easy to find her information. It's all public." And I did it. It was super easy. It's like, you do know you're kind of just telling people that you can go find the Actman's mother's information. That is a form of doxing.
Yeah. It's kind of uncool.
In a court of law, you'd have to like argue that. Like, it's not like it's.
I also like that it's not okay to use his name and face that he publicly put out on the internet. You know, in your videos, he's not okay with that, but you can record someone's mom and then tell everybody how easy it is to find her information. That's okay.
To be fair, he doesn't actually. He didn't record the call. He recorded himself on the he has, which is kind of weird. He has audio cameras in his house, like video cameras in his house, and he's like. They don't show the room. If it's like his front porch, fine. But if this is in his living room, that's weird. Having like a camera with audio in your living room is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he has that, and he's like recording himself. So he's not breaking any laws because he's not recording the Actman's mom's voice. Because he's not recording the call. He's recording himself making the call, which is different legally.
Yeah.
But in the call, you hear him. He makes these like. The bird's back.
Yeah, he's coming back.
But he makes these like veiled legal threats, right? And then in the
the bird's talking over you, bud.
I'm competing with the bird here.
Not used to recording during the morning.
Yeah, no.
When the bird's awake.
Usually record at night.
Usually record at night.
But it's just so he makes the call and he threatens like veiled legal stuff. And he doesn't like threaten her like physically or anything, but it's still weird. And then he comes out with his next video and goes, "Nah, I was just reaching out to next of kin. It's totally normal. It's a normal thing people do. I'm just trying to get Actman's information. Because he said he didn't care about his mom. He just wanted the Actman to have his phone number."
Yeah, he doesn't want the Actman to talk to him on the phone and record it, or on Discord and record it. So he's gonna call Actman's mom and record it because that's okay. It's not okay for him to be recorded, but when he records himself,
bro, Quantum, it doesn't matter the circumstance. You lost the moment you dialed that phone number.
Yeah, bro, like, I don't think anybody's going to be on his side now that he's, like, getting his mom involved, like...
Well, it's just, like, there's no reason to call someone's mom over YouTube beef. Bro, it's YouTube beef. Why are you calling his mom?
It's literally the internet.
Like, and he's acting like it's normal. like that's a normal thing to do. Oh, I'm just reaching out the next of kin to
There's
talk
something.
about it.
Hold on. I won't play his videos, but I just want to look at his channel. I'm not familiar with Quantum at all.
But it's just like, bro, like it doesn't matter. There is no circumstance where it is okay to call someone's mom over internet drama. It doesn't matter what Ackman could have said the most terrible stuff about you. Reaching out to his mom is still unacceptable because the mom's not
Quantum
involved.
TV 2 days ago. The ugly truth about Ackman.
Yeah.
Ackman is lying. And leaking the Ackman's phone call. Wow, this guy seems like a real.
This has been going back and forth
Hold
for
on.
a while.
Okay, we're at 15 minutes. We can.
Pause it.
Whoops.
Uh-oh. You used some of his audio.
Oh, that was 3 seconds. We're gonna get copyright
3
strike.
seconds of Quantum's video audio
That
has
was
been
it.
used in the video. We're
Yeah.
done.
Man, this is. I just clicked on his channel. This guy seems like a real piece of shit.
Yeah, but you know the really funny thing though is that that guy Mischief that he was making fun of.
Yeah.
He Mischief. So like the whole thing is the internet came together to support Mischief. So now Mischief has 150,000 subscribers and is double the size of Quantum.
That's
and that
funny.
happened in a week.
That's really funny. I mean, that's kind of what happens. Like when you pick the fights, usually you lose.
Yeah, it's
Like-
just this whole situation is honestly crazy. And because I just thought it was oh this dude had a bad Elden Ring take. That's kind of funny.
I love that this all came from he doesn't like Elden Ring.
And that he trashed Elden Ring fans. He says, "Oh, we're losers. No, everyone hates us. You just go kill yourself."
He's just mad because the new
Because-
Horizon
because-
sucks.
Because everyone because on his like videos and stuff, it's just L plus ratio plus maidenless constantly.
That's
and,
funny.
And that's and apparently that is ultimate harassment, and he is. Yeah, that's harassment. Saying L plus ratio plus maidenless.
Yeah, but it's okay for him to tell the fans to kill
Now
themselves.
he said he's getting emails about something really racist of people sending like racist stuff to him. If that's happening, that's terrible. It's awful. Like you shouldn't be sending.
Yeah,
that stuff.
I mean, you probably that's
But,
just gonna make him
like,
win.
prove it or like, but I don't. Since he like lies a lot. I mean,
Yeah, prove it or don't do anything.
it's like here's the thing: if that actually is happening, because that does happen on the internet, that's
Does
terrible.
it actually?
People people sending racist
People
emails.
say
No one-
racist things on the internet.
That's terrible, but like also, the benefit. I mean, you're just innocent till proven guilty, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
Then again, there's a lot of evidence.
If you're getting the emails, just like show picture. You can screenshot. You can screenshot on your phone with two buttons.
He was mad that Griffin Gaming posted their emails, even though they're business emails when they're going back and forth. Apparently, that's breaking some sort of law or whatever.
I'm not really sure. I know in some states, as long as one party consents, you can do it.
Yeah, that's for calls though, and that's the thing. Even if you're in a
does email fall under that? Like
I don't really know, but as long as even if you're in a two-party consent state, as long as they're in a one-party consent state, it doesn't matter.
yeah, because they didn't break any of their laws.
They can record the call as much as they want.
Yeah, it's their law.
So wait, I gotta know this.
It's
Is
not like
Washington State one-party consent?
Probably.
No, Washington's two-party consent.
Oh, it's a two-party consent.
So that means if Ackman recorded it, would have been illegal. Assuming he's in Washington, I don't actually know, but I do believe where.
Isn't New York and No, New York is a two-party consent, right? California's the one-party.
Florida's also two-party. That's interesting. I would have expected Florida to be one-party. That sounds like a Florida thing.
Yeah, Florida. It seems more like it'd just be like a do whatever you want.
Yeah,
It's like
I don't know.
It's like the free pass.
But it's just this drama has like blown up, and if Keemstar covers it, it's just gonna blow up even because Critical made a video on it. And
Yeah.
he's got over 10 million subscribers. So
I'm not gonna lie though, Critical's like hardcore followers are a little more of like acolytes than the Dramaalert fans.
yeah, but Critical's followers are like way more like memers. They don't like care as much.
Yeah, but I feel like there's a good group of there that could be the ones sending racist emails too.
I don't know, because Ackman's coming out and saying all these channels are racist or racist apologists because Ackman said the N-word a couple years ago. And it's like, yeah, that's terrible, but he also came out and apologized for it and has moved on. And the other thing is, like, that doesn't excuse what he did, but also he's not just saying he was hacked and that he didn't do it.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, like, that's kind of the best thing you can do, especially because, like, stuff like that has been coming out more and more over the years, like, people doing stuff like that. It's like, just say you're sorry.
Yeah, and he wasn't...
And then nobody can, argue, yeah, you probably shouldn't have done it, but they can't argue that you're, like, a piece of shit because you're, like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done it.
Yeah, but he wasn't, like, calling people the N-word. He was just, like, saying it. And, like, he was trying to be edgy and stuff. Which is like, yeah, it's like that's still bad, but like,
yeah, I mean,
it's not like he went, "Oh, guys, no, that wasn't me. I was hacked, bro."
Yeah, it wasn't like that wasn't me that said it on video. Somebody hacked me. Somebody deep faked it.
No, the Axeman really funny joke was like, was that the hackers, Quantum? Did they go into your Batman review and edit the footage
They edited the
to
footage
make you
from the
say that
Batman
racist
review.
thing? All right, moral of the story, Quantum, please forgive us. We didn't mean it. We didn't mean it, Quantum. I'm sorry.
Oh shit! We played fucking 3 seconds of his Batman
I'm
review.
sorry,
Dude,
please-
we are so screwed.
Please do not copyright
We're
strike
so
us.
screwed.
We didn't mean it, Quantum. I'm sorry.
Can we do a game review?
I think let's move on. I think this is a good segment into Elden Ring. We'll do a quick review of Elden Ring then.
No, I don't want to. We're already at 20 minutes.
We're already at 20?
Yeah,
Oh,
I haven't
my.
I haven't finished Elden Ring.
Well-
No, I want to review a much more lighthearted game. I've been playing Bug Snacks lately.
Bug Snacks. Yeah, it just
If
came
you
out on Game
haven't, if you
Pass.
haven't played Bug Snacks, fuck Gramble. All my homies hate Gramble. That game is awesome.
Damn it, you swear. No.
We
That's
swore a little while ago.
First
we're
the videos-
we're past the 10-minute
First
mark.
it's
We're okay.
been copyrighted, then now we're going to get
Yeah,
demonetized.
that's
it.
true. Oh no, we're gonna lose all that money we make
All
from
that
doing
$0.
this. No.
Damn it. All right.
No, I want to talk about a better game. It's sort of like Elden Ring if you've played it. Lego. Have you played Lego Star Wars?
Of course I have.
Yeah, it's better. It's better than Elden Ring. The boss fights are like basically the same, but more fun because like
I don't know if I'd say
because
better.
you don't lose. It's
but
definitely better.
It's not.
Elden Ring is too hard. This game is much more approachable.
No. See, the title for this video. I mean, I already know what the title's going to be. It should be like, the Skywalker Saga is harder than Elden Ring.
Yeah, that's a good point. Skywalker Saga is hard. This is proof Skywalker Saga is harder than Elden Ring. Tell
I
me.
love the meme where he's like fighting Darth Maul and he's like, damn, bro, I wanted Lego Star Wars, not Elden Ring. Why am I
Yeah,
doing
damn.
this?
Yeah, dude, Quantum would probably just chill out if he played Lego Star Wars, and then he'd be like, oh, damn, now I don't need to rage about Elden Ring, because this is actually a good game. Because
Yeah,
Elden Ring's
Quantum.
bad, and they make it for, like, infant babies with, like, no arms or legs.
Yeah.
So, like,
Oh,
there's
wait.
just no reason to play it.
One
It's
more
too
point
easy.
about the Quantum thing, Quantum. If you stop posting about it, the drama will go away. That's how drama works on the internet.
No, I'm sure he just likes the traction he gets from it.
Oh, he made that Elden Ring review knowing full well the reaction he'd get,
Yeah,
but he wasn't ready to handle it.
He's just doing it for a reaction. We should start doing stuff like that on Twitter.
Yeah, just start beefing with everyone to get a
Yeah,
reaction.
let's just start, like, attacking liberal women on Twitter.
Oh, that will go very well.
We'll just start.
Nah.
We'll start
Twitter
a firestorm.
Elon Musk just bought Twitter, so it's different now. The rules have changed.
The rules have changed.
The battleground has been reset.
We have a new commander. Now the memers are like winning because Elon Musk is a part
Bro,
owner.
the entire mainstream media is collectively losing their minds right now because Elon just bought Twitter.
He straight up bought Twitter when we got it for free on the App Store.
Bro, dude, Elon overpaid by
He
$44 billion.
We overpaid by $44 billion. I have one question though.
What?
Why would anyone want Twitter? You can't save that sinking ship.
Brendan, we talked about it. If you remember, we talked about this in our very first episode with Jeffy Bezos and the Little Bites. When you have that much money, it doesn't matter.
That's true.
It's
Here's the only thing about it though. Like buying Twitter is like going out with your realtor and buying a house on the spot that you see is on fire. Like, why would you do it? It's worthless.
It's a drop in the bucket for him. It
Basically,
really
yeah.
does not
Basically,
matter.
it was just something he wanted. He was like, "Yeah, Twitter. Now I can ruin Dogecoin again."
He said he's gonna add he wants to add an edit button so you can edit your tweet. Makes sense. You should be able to. You can do it on
Yeah.
Instagram. You can do it on
That-
Facebook.
yeah, that's
you can do it on
fair.
everywhere else.
What a revolutionary guy. First he invents
long as it
he invents the electric car, and then he invents the edit button on Twitter
He invented Twitter. He invented
and
the
the
internet.
electric car. He invented it.
That's the best thing about the internet. We can exaggerate things. Elon Musk invented Twitter. He
Yeah.
invented the internet.
You want me to? You want me to cite my evidence? I made it up.
I made it up. What are you gonna do? I love the internet.
Making it up.
The internet is the greatest and worst thing to ever exist.
No, we got to do a short review of the Skywalker Saga because
We will.
it's almost May 4th.
That's true. Happy May the
Happy
early
May the 4th to the Star Wars fans. I think it's fine to cater to the Star Wars fans a little bit because that is our most popular episode. I think that's what we should probably carry on with is Star Wars stuff.
Well, yeah.
Those folks
that'll be
well, it was either Star Wars or No Way Home. I'm not really sure which one did it. We didn't get any comments.
probably No Way Home because that was actually people like that.
That's true, but like I don't know.
Even though that title's kind of fire, Boba Fett
Dude,
can't find his
Dude,
way
that
home.
was a phenomenal title.
I'll give you credit for that one. That
That
was
was a
pretty
good one. I don't know. I'm excited to see your title for this one. No, but Skywalker Saga, you've played Phantom Menace, right?
I've played Phantom Menace and like 4 or 5 missions of Attack of the Clones.
Well, there's only 5.
Well,
In
there's
each-
there's like a bunch of mini missions. But
Yeah, there's all the stuff in between. Like I love episode 1, how it's like the most boring movie. So half of it is just like go to Coruscant.
Yeah, there's
You
no.
see,
I was like
you get
playing.
you get to play the talk to Senator Palpatine. It's the most
I was
fun
I was
part.
playing through it. And I'm like, some of these like missions aren't very interesting.
Yeah, I arrived there and I was like, oh, that's awesome. I unlocked Coruscant, and I was like, I have to play through the part where you talk to Senator Palpatine. You can't just give me a cutscene. I have to walk.
Yeah,
with
that's
him.
fine. He's like, oh, let me walk you over to the taxi. Then you taxi over to the thing. Talk with Yoda. Then you taxi back.
Yeah, that's it.
All the Gungan stuff was boring.
Almost as good as when you go to the Gungan city and find it empty just to leave.
Yeah, you walk in.
Straight
It's like,
up.
oh.
I mean, it's like, yeah, they do that in the movie, but like, it's cool because it's more like actually playing through the movie. But like some of the time, it's kind of boring.
Again, spoilers for episode 1 if you haven't seen it from 1999.
Yeah, it's only 2 decades old.
Yeah, sorry to all those recent Star Wars
Skywalker saga spoiler though. How did you like the Gungan mission?
It wasn't. It was like, it's fine for what it is, but why is it after the Darth Maul mission? It makes no sense.
Bloons tower defense. You just shoot catapults at battle droids, and I've played it twice now. Even if you don't shoot anything, you get the same cutscene at the end. I did learn something interesting though. Did you play the pod race in co-op?
Yes. Oh, want to hear something really funny?
Have you seen the cutscene if player 2 wins?
No.
It's Gascano, and you see everybody up in the stands. They're like, "Oh!" And then he crashes right at the gate, and Anakin goes flying through. It's so funny, dude. I had no idea there was I was playing through it in co-op, and I was just trying to focus on like getting money, and I was Anakin.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, I guess we'll let Gascano win." And I saw it, and like from the cutscene, I was like, "We're gonna have to do this again." I was like, "Even if player 2 wins, you lose, and you got to do it again because Anakin doesn't." Nah, they did it right. And it's funny because Gascano crashes because Jar Jar falls off the balcony and he swerves out of the way.
I mean, the game is so in-depth. There's so much stuff. It's insane. It's just like Elden Ring. It's literally Elden Ring.
No, it's literally better
Elden
than
Ring for...
It's like Elden Ring, but with 300 characters.
Lego Star Wars is Elden Ring for adults. Because
yeah,
Elden
it's like
Ring is a
Elden
baby
Ring, but
game.
not for babies.
Just like Quantum said. Quantum said a lot of things, but it's a baby game for babies.
Yeah.
We agree with you, Quantum. Elden Ring's a baby game.
Yeah, Elden Ring is terrible.
All my homies hate Elden Ring. We love Lego Star Wars, though.
Clearly, you have not played the mission where you drive in the submarine away from the monster.
I drive in the submarine. I love my favorite. That's the one thing I don't like about co-op because I was playing with my girlfriend and they were like, but it was really funny in that pod racing mission because she somehow got herself stuck in the stand. So I'm like, I zoom by her. I'm like, what are you doing at the beginning? She's like, I got stuck. I'm like, how did you get your pod racer stuck?
I got stuck
in the crowd. But then I don't like the co-op missions when you're in a vehicle because one of you drives and one of you shoots, and I don't understand why you can't just have 2 separate vehicles.
I actually think it's fun because like I don't know, because it's like that's kind of how the movie is. Like
I guess
there's okay, so
I miss being able to shoot.
I'll tell you,
myself.
I played the original trilogy first. And there's a mission in episode 5 with the asteroid field where one person is the Millennium Falcon's gunner and the other person drives it, which makes sense because like that's actually like how the Millennium Falcon works.
True.
Like one person actually operates the turret, and it's actually really fun because I also have been playing it with my girlfriend, and we were playing, and I forgot that she was the gunner and that she doesn't play video games as much as me. So I was going like full bore, and you have to like destroy Star Destroyers and stuff, and just like zooming around. And I was like, "Why aren't you shooting anything?" And she's like, "I can't hit it. You're going the max speed." And I was like, "Oh yeah." It's like I was like, "Oh yeah. I probably should not go at the 100 speed over the Star Destroyers and expect you to shoot everything on top of it."
Yeah, but it's pretty. I mean, I think the game is fantastic, and I'm really glad they pushed it back because.
Me too.
They needed. They needed the time. It was expansive.
How do you like Attack of the Clones?
I think I'm on. Like, I just landed on Camino.
Oh, so you're like halfway into it.
Yeah, I'm like halfway into it. I landed on Camino.
The Django fight is pretty fun.
I haven't done that yet. That's like what I'm doing next.
Yeah,
I liked the. I don't know, I just like because if you just even if you're not in like free play mode, even like when you're walking around exploring, like when I went in as Obi-Wan to like the Jedi Archives. Like, you can just move around the statues, and you can get, like, the extra, like, the blue bricks.
There's so many challenges to do.
There's so many things to do.
I really like the character missions, too. I unlocked 9 Nub the other day. He looks so awful. He's my go-to rebel now. Where do you
do the character missions?
You haven't done any of them?
No.
So on the mini-map, they'll be marked as, like, a minifigure head.
Oh.
And sometimes, like, if you do... have you done any of the races?
No.
No, not a lot of free play. So there are like
I haven't done any. Are
ships.
these only in free play? The character mission? Oh, okay. I haven't done free play yet.
So there are some races in space where you have to like fly through a bunch of loops, and it's really frustrating because like sometimes they're like really far apart, and you have to do it in like 30 seconds to get the character. So so one of them I had to do like 10 times. And it's the positioning of some characters is really funny. Like you get Newt Gunray in Hoth space. And then you get Ayla Secura and like I think it's like Tatooine or something like that, or like Endor. It's really weird. You also get the Scout Trooper on Dagobah, which I thought was funny. Like they just like some of the characters they just kind of throw in.
That is funny, but two things we gotta touch on this game is like I got spoilers for episode 1. Why is the Darth Maul fight not the last one? Even if they put the Anakin one as the last one, fine. But why is the Gungan one?
Why is the
Darth
Gungan
Maul?
one in there? Why is it not the Battle of Theed where you run around and like sneak around in the palace and fight battle droids and stuff as blaster characters? Why do you have to play as the Gungans?
That was my only problem with the episode is that they do the Darth Maul fight, which is epic, and it's like an Elden Ring boss, and then you're like, Jar Jar running around.
That's true. The Count Dooku fight is really fun too.
I've seen that.
Yeah,
one.
I'll spoil it. The only thing that's kind of weird is that when Yoda comes in, you play as Anakin and Yoda.
That's weird.
He like Obi-Wan gets pushed away by Count Dooku, and then you play
I guess they just
play as
needed to
Anakin
pick
and Yoda.
one. I just needed to pick one. Even though Anakin doesn't he get his arms cut off? His hands cut off?
Anakin's whole arm gets cut off. That's the other thing that's kind of weird to me is like it's always depicted as Anakin having like a robotic hand, but like I watched Attack of the Clones the other day. The dude gets his whole arm cut off from like above the elbow.
Well, yeah, it's like right here is like where
no, it's here. He cuts it off here. He leaves like a stump of his arm, not like half of it. He cuts like the whole arm off.
I feel like in the Revenge of the Sith, it's just like this.
No, it's all the way up here when you see him shirtless.
I guess no.
He has
audio.
He has a whole robot arm.
No one can see what we're doing right now.
That's why I said above the elbow. I clarified. And it's always weird because like I guess it's a Lego game, but like you should have his whole arm get cut off, not just his like tiny little hand, because he loses like the whole thing. And Chancellor Palpatine even says it in the movie. He's like, "He took your arm. You wanted revenge."
Yeah, it's interesting, but I don't understand why we got the terrible Jar Jar level right after like the best level in the entire first episode.
Yeah, well, the lightsaber duels are the most fun. I just started Revenge of the Sith, and it is fantastic because there's like 5 lightsaber duels in that. Like almost every level has one.
That's pretty cool.
It's so good.
Well, that's just the nature of the movie.
Phase 2 Cody.
That's just the nature of the movie though, because there's like a ton of lightsaber duels in the movie.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, literally like every like 20 minutes there's a lightsaber duel in Revenge of the Sith. That's why it's like the best movie.
Yeah, honestly. And
it's because everybody fights.
I know you were talking to me about it last night. You wanted to rant about the one mission you hate.
The Gungan mission. Oh god. No. Okay, you should look up gameplay of this so you understand. Look up the speeder bike level glitch. It is incredible how bad it is. Like it needs to be removed from the game. You have to kill like 30 speeder bikes, and sometimes they just won't spawn ever, and then you got to restart the whole level.
Just gotta restart the whole
level because they never show up. No, I'm not. I won't rant too hard on it. If you care or if you've played the game, you know it's so bad. Like I had to play it probably 10 or 11 times, and I encountered a glitch every time. It's like the whole game is so polished, and then that one level, it's like, did you even play test it? Like. It doesn't function. Especially because it's essentially like a treadmill. Like you just keep it just keeps loading new stuff, and sometimes it'll just stop, and then you just fall off and die endlessly.
Is it first person?
No.
Well, because that's one thing I didn't like about the pod racer. Because I liked in the complete saga that's third person.
That you can actually see your whole vehicle.
I didn't like that when I was racing in this game. That's first person. I'm like, I want it to be. I want to see the whole pod racer.
Yeah. Also, when you play it in single player, you actually have to like use the Force as Anakin to like put your pod back together, like how he does in the movie, which I thought was pretty cool.
Wait, what? When does he do that in the movie?
Remember how his pod racer's like falling apart?
Yeah.
And he like puts it back together. That was him using the Force.
Oh. Okay, I get it. Yeah.
Did you know Greedo's in Phantom Menace?
Is he like in the background?
He's that Rhodian kid.
Oh.
That's Greedo. Yeah. There's a deleted scene where they get into a fist fight. I thought it was so.
Oh
funny.
yeah, I remember where Anakin's like over him, beating him,
beating him up. I thought it was. I never knew that was supposed to be Greedo.
I feel like George Lucas did that lie, but like, yeah, it come out like 10 years later. Yeah, that was actually that character.
He's like, yeah, it was Greedo. Can you believe it?
Can you believe it? I'm so excited for episodes 7, 8, and 9.
I actually heard they're pretty fun.
I don't doubt that the missions are fun because it's a competent game developer, but like,
Yeah.
oh, the bird's back.
Yeah, well, the bird's back, and I think it's I think that's a good stopping point. We did Lego Star Wars. We did the drama.
Thanks. All right.
Thanks, Birdie.
Thanks, Bird.
The bird is also saying bye. His
bird-
name's Skittles.
Oh, that's a good name.
Yeah,
I don't think I ever knew the name of the bird.
He's a cool bird. He's all right.
Cool bird.
He's just saying hi to all the viewers. He made his first.
I hope Quantum. I hope you listened up to this point. We had a fun time talking about it.
Me too. We'll take all the views we can get.
Please do not copyright strike us.
I shouldn't have played this video. Damn it.
Yeah, that's it. All right, we're done. And
all right. Well, I guess until next time.
Thanks for listening.
Arizona review pending.
Arizona review pending. Yeah. See ya.
See ya, everyone.